Howdy guys, welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about 3 generators in one. And what I mean by that is we are working with just 3 poles and then 6 poles and then the rest of the poles, which is 27 poles. And what I wanted to show you is just off 27 poles that we can run a light bulb of 20, just the rest of the 27 poles. As a matter of fact, if I turn it by my hand just now, you should be able to, there we go, you should be able to see that light bulb working. Is it turning on? Yep, there we go. Let's see it again. Yep, there it goes. Okay, I'm outside at the moment, so it is a little bit hard to see that bulb. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I've got the 3 poles hooked up to the brushless speed controller running off 48 volts. I've got the voltmeter on 200 DC there, reading 51 volts. So we're going to disconnect the light from that side of the generator here and just see how fast the motor spins on the speed controller, just running 3 poles. Okay, so here we go. We're disconnecting the light out. We're going to turn the speed controller on. We're going to ramp back the throttle. And as you can see, it's not very fast. Okay, let's plug in the light again. Positive and negative, make sure you get them right. You don't really need the earth one in. But yeah, anyways, let's spin it up again here and see if the light works. There we go, it's working. That's cool. Awesome stuff. So we're going to be having a look at some of the powers and stuff as well with what this can put out. So oh, it's gone blue now. Huh? Okay, so okay, it's blue, red, orange, purple. Back to white. Oh, it struggled on white. It struggled on the white. Okay, let's turn that off for a moment. It still says 51 here. At least that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, 51. Okay. So let's have a look at some of the powers, guys. I have a sheet here, which I'll show you. Okay. From 3 of the poles, because I can only measure 2 poles at once, it gave out 25 volts AC. And then in the DC through 2 coils, through a 2-way or half-wave bridge rectifier, which is one of those, I produced 22.5 volts. Now remember, this is just from 3 coils, and then they're tied off at the end. This is stock standard wire. Now from 3 coils, I measured it through a different bridge rectifier, which was actually one from an alternator, which is this one. and then where it got connected to the alternator, that's where I put my wires in. I know my camera's not the best there, guys. I'm just hoping some of you are pretty knowledgeable with this sort of stuff too. So I measured 30 volts. Now, from 6 poles, just measured in AC, I got 49 volts. This was on a very low rotation. This rotation was done from a window wiper motor with a biggish sprocket on it, turning that off 12 to 24 volts. So you imagine this on a windmill. This is good numbers, just off 2, you know, 2 lots of 3, which is 6 poles. So getting on through the half wave bridge rectifier, 45 volts DC, and then through that full wave bridge rectifier out of the alternator, 60 volts, 60 delicious juicy volts. That's from just 6 coils. Now, this motor was actually struggling, well, this controller, I should say, it was actually struggling to run these 3 poles, and as you could see, it didn't really want to run it very fast. As a matter of fact, I'll turn it on again, and that was whether this was on there or not, really. Okay, ramp back the throttle, there it goes. See, it's not that fast. That's why this video was actually inspired by one of my subscribers. He says to me, could you run it as an e-bike motor and as a generator at the same time? Yes, you can, but what I would do is I would rewire half of it as an e-bike motor, and you know, and only a few poles leave original for what power you did need to put back in your batteries. And if you did need to put power back in your batteries from this, you wouldn't necessarily go from there to there and charge the whole lot up at once, because this will overheat, cross-phasing the 2 powers together. You know, that's after this had even gone through a bridge rectifier, turning it back to DC power. I would go through 3 of them, 1, 2, 3 out of the 4, and then the 4th one would stabilize, and it would be good, lest you'd be able to go more distance even though you couldn't get speed, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, very, very cool. I think I have, oh, here's I don't really want to show you too much about alternators, but that one there came off the Bat Bike. That's pretty cool. That's really fast. But yeah, so that's all I got to say about that. One more time, get that light on, see if that light's on. Here we go, the light is on. That's very cool. That is cool. Awesome stuff. Cool stuff, guys. So there we go. I'm not going to hook it up to the 6 poles or the 28 on this controller, because if it's only going that fast off 3, it's not going to go any faster on, you know, on the rest. It's probably just going to burn out the controller. Oh, yeah. So let's just, yeah, no, I won't try it, guys. I don't want to try it on the next one up. I know it won't be any faster, really. So yeah, guys, without further ado, that's pretty much it for this video. I haven't got a wiring diagram for this, but you can rewire these to be a cool windmill generator, and not a traditional windmill, but one that spins this way, not this way, but this way, and you can make cups in it, and it will capture the wind any which way the wind's blowing, which I'm going to get onto. It's just going to cost me a fair bit of plywood, and then I got to build all the structure and stuff for it. But ideally, I would love an e-bike charger for when I come back after going into town and back, plug it up to my pole, my windmill pole, and you know, and just leave it there for a little bit, and then it's all charged up just from the wind. So there's all kinds of things you can do with these. After rewiring them, you can also use them for a lawnmower motor. since everything's going electric. I did see one guy complete one of those and worked out pretty good. Awesome stuff, guys. See you in the next video coming up. Cool.